On the Move. It's just such a depressing name for a podcast. On the Move. It's like if you were a professional mover and you're like, what are you listening to? You just be like, On the Move. What do you think? It's like you begrudgingly have to. I'm a mover, asshole. Of course I'm gonna listen to On the Move. It's required listening. So I wanted to sort of throw some advice out there for young creatives moving to Los Angeles, or they're getting out of school and they're looking for work, and they are, looking for animation or writing or acting or some sort of like directing jobs, or maybe getting their foot in the industry somehow. And these are some techniques that, over the years with my experience and stuff, I just wanted to share. One, is you get your sweetest little cool guy outfit on. You get all your little piercings in the right order, and you get your tattoos looking sweet, and your little wife beater with you spike up your hair, and just you get your favorite sketchbook and your coolest pen and your sweetest little laptop, and you go to the cafe that like someone famous is at. There's like a cafe near my house where Meryl Streep lives and Kristen Wiig and a couple other stars. I go there and I just I sip a cup of coffee until one of my idols comes up and sits down. And then I start reading one of my favorite scenes out loud to myself, and I start laughing. Like, I'm just like, no way. Yeah. And then the blah, blah, blah gets out of his car, and he steps in a big pile of dog shit, and I start really hamming it up and laughing. And, a lot of times people will look over, and they might not ask for your info, but they'll probably remember you. So, a buddy of mine once told me, he said, Misha, why don't you put all of your shit down on paper and do it? Why don't you write all your really fabulous ideas down with bullet points and circle the really best ones and see what you get? What's keeping you from doing that? And then, of course, I turned to him and I said, I got to check my email right now. Somebody just texted me. No, of course. Look, I have paper in my bag right there, and I think there's a sharpened pencil right next to it in that pouch. Yeah, I'm getting there. I downloaded an Audible I want to hear tonight. I'm in the middle of this, I'm in the second season of Australian Traders with my honey, and I think we've got a date tonight to watch one of those. But then tomorrow, as soon as I drop Gus off at school and I call the unemployment office and go visit Norman, I'm pretty much free after I deposit my check. And the distraction, I'm not even going to get this. I mean, it's a big news day, but beyond that, I'm just, after I've read the Reddit responses to the fire up in the hills here, because a lot of people are saying that, trees weren't burning, but cars were, and so I'm kind of curious about, that stuff. But then I'll have ample time, I haven't checked Instagram in a while. I should probably check that too, but ample time to write. What are you saying? A list? Yeah. Yeah, I'm talking about taking 5 minutes to write down and prioritize your indie work schedule. Don't you want to make indie films? Don't you want to produce independent work? Don't you want to make something? Think about it, Mish. Do you want to make something or don't you? No, I do. I don't. God, am I acting defensive? No, look. I've got a kid, I've got a busy life. I'm not saying that I won't. These aren't excuses. I'm just, step off a little. Give me some breathing room. You're fucking in my face, bro. Okay? So I don't appreciate that. Just give me some room, respect my boundaries, okay? Sure, Mish. I'm not trying to cross any of your boundaries, and I'm not trying to make you defensive. I'm trying to motivate you to do the very things that you seem to want to do. So I'll just leave the ball in your court. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. Thank you. You're really sweet. You're really nice for doing that. So when do you think you're gonna get on that? Huh? When you fucking fuck the fuck off, you fucking fuck. Wow, Mish. You've got a creative block, brother, and you are deeply angry. You need to just watch your language around the mic. What do you have, Tourette's or something? Fuck your mother's twat with a huge baseball bat. Good Lord, Mish. Good Lord. I think you need to be medicated and put in a straitjacket. You are bananas. Okay? None of that was called for. Obviously, we've hit a nerve here. I think this is the well of sorrow. We're right over the target. This is good. This is a good sign. Come on, more of what you're talking about. Mish, come on, give me more of that. Blow a donkey. Okay? Go down to a farm and take your fist and shove it up a hippopotamus ass until it squirts foamy shit all over your fucking eyeballs. Okay, this is good. Mish, come on, more of this. I'm writing this down. Take a stick and shove it in your nose until you hear a popping sound, and then pull it out and eat whatever's on the tip. This is great, Mish. Oh my God, there's alliteration, there's a flow to it. Let's get through this. This is a hump. This is a hurdle. Eat 5 little rat pellets like they were little raisins. Okay, chew them, and then spit them out, dry them up, chop them up, and snort them. Huh? Okay, you're losing it now. It's not as powerful as it used to be. Maybe we're getting through this phase. Are you still mad at me? No, I'm not actually that mad at you anymore. That really helped. Wow. Goddamn. You know what? I'm gonna write some shit down. Thanks, dude. No problem. Love you, dude. Love you. Love you too. Sometimes I think of a guy on a ladder hammering the last nail on a sign that represents his life's work. A small business that he's poured everything into. And now he's on the hook for a big bank loan. High interest bank loan that was the only thing he could get. But he believes so wholeheartedly in his idea that he went down and signed a lease on the corner storefront because it had beautiful light, lots of foot traffic, and it was big enough to stick his little homemade ice creams in. Johnny Joel's Ice Cream Emporium. Everything comes in a small cup with a tiny little wooden spoon. And every single one of them get a squirt of homemade chocolate syrup on it. And it's not a big, giant, huge, fucking, gaping 3-scoop, tip your body over the stairwell and fall into the abyss amount of ice cream. It's a couple bites. That's all you need to wet your whistle and get you ready for Betty Bye. Johnny Joel's Ice Cream Emporium. This month's homemade flavor is watermelon rhubarb rum. Raisin. That sounds disgusting, but I don't know, man. People are raving about it. I tried it. It's a little bit like sherbet meets frozen fruit, but whatever. Floats it. It doesn't have the holiday flavors, thank God. It's kind of refreshing. Island living, man. When you're on the island, man, you drink of the rum. That's my Caribbean accent there, yeah. Mm-hmm. Real accents coming at you. 3-dimensional sound. Righteous.
Hey, let's make some tea. Come on. What's wrong?
I'm broken.
Everyone's broken. What do you want to do about it?
I'm not sure. I was gonna let it run its course.
Yeah, that's not how it works. You don't just cloister up in a cave and emerge perfect and whole. That's some bullshit. We break for a reason.
Why's that?
To become someone else.
What if you don't like that someone else? What's so funny?
No one likes the new person we become. And that sucks. But there's no going back. The old you is dead. The new you is now. Let's have some tea. Come on. It'll get used to you being the new person you are. Broken. Just like me.